Question 14. Question 14 is actually testing you on particulate nature of matter, whether you are able to differentiate between the properties of elements, compounds, and mixtures. Okay, so let's take a look at question 14. The following are labels that describe the contents of 4 different bottles, N, O, P, and Q. So N, it is colored white and only some parts dissolve in water. Okay, only some parts dissolve in water, dissolve in an excess of water. This means that the content in bottle N, since not the whole content dissolved in water, this shows that N contains a mixture. Okay, and some of it can dissolve in water, the rest will not be able to dissolve in water, hence they are different substances, right? So if there are different substances that are not chemically bonded together, these are this is what we define as a mixture. Okay, content of bottle O, all of its identical molecules, when burnt in air or when burnt in oxygen, it forms carbon dioxide and water. So let's say we have an unknown. Let's say I'll just call it unknown lah. Okay, unknown plus oxygen, we have carbon dioxide and water. This means that this unknown needs to have or needs to provide both carbon and hydrogen atoms, correct? However, so you know that this is not an element already. It will not. It is the content in bottle O could not be an element because there are 2 different elements present. So, bottle O can either contain a compound or a mixture. However, there's a word here, identical molecules. Okay, meaning that all of the molecules, they are the same. Hence, it can only be compound. The content in bottle O will be a compound. Okay, so let's look at content of bottle P. It has a constant composition containing several different atoms. Again, constant composition, this is a characteristic or this is a property of a compound. Okay, compound, they have the atoms of different elements and basically they are always in fixed ratios, hence P is a compound. Okay, the content of P will be a compound. The last one, content of a bottle Q, when burnt in air, oxygen, only water is formed. Okay, meaning that the content in bottle Q, it must provide hydrogen, and since there's no other different element, this means that bottle Q contains an element. All right. So, in which line in the table is the content classified correctly? We have already concluded the type of substance that is present in the different bottles. Hence, the answer for this question is D. Okay, the content in bottle Q is element. The rest are wrong. Okay, it is not classified correctly.